Seem crazy? It's about to start pouring rain. I just want to check the power lines. I've caught them on the power lines before in Maryland. You could see, it's the first time I ever caught them where you could see their outline. You guys, look at the X's. It's a symmetrical X. That's the best X you'll ever see right there. Actually, I have X's. That was done and measured by humans, and I have X's that look like that in the forest. I filmed 50 of them today, and I filmed 1,000 of them this month. What do you think about that? They were just sitting like here, like there was one in the corner, there was one in that corner, there was one in that corner. In fact, the power lines looked exactly like that. Just checking. And I want to go look in the woods there real quick. Give me a sec. This is a preliminary, this is just for me, really. If I end up putting this up, it just shows you how, you know, genuine. Like, I don't fake anything. Like, this is just for me. So I'm either talking to myself or I will put this up real quick because I want to show you how amazing it is by the power lines. And what I think, you know, to be a really good world, there's that X. It's an unbelievably huge, beautiful X up there. It's not what I'm here to show you, but it actually locks as an X. See it going up? There's the other one, there's one, there's one. I thought I zoomed in one back here somewhere. Or at least it looked like one. There's another one. Power lines and Sasquatch never fails. And this isn't even the beginning. I think if I was to keep going, I can walk miles this way. Probably 12 miles straight this way. And I can see it just gets better and better and better. Look. Look. Whoa. Did you hear that? Something really big. Really, really big. It could be nothing else but a Bigfoot or a moose. And I'm never gonna be able to see it now. Darn it. Really big. Moving. You heard me talking. Look at this in here. Where's the real world? Oh man, there's something big back there. I don't know if it's game because it stopped. It was so big, I ran because I want to get a... Look at this. Holy moly. I don't know if you guys can tell how dark it's getting. It's eerie back here. You guys, it's eerie. Look at this. What was that? I wonder if I didn't spook one. You don't hear them too much. We heard them the other night at nighttime in the bushes, but most of the time you won't hear them. And right then, either that was a giant moose that was in the middle of all this, or I actually just scared off a forest being. That was crazy. I hope you can hear it on the camera. I think with headsets you'll be able to hear that. Look. Look at this eerie place. It's eerie to me. It's not your typical, you know, it's dog, it's like the other ones. These are the ones that'll eat you. Look. Which is fine, come on out, I dare you. I'll make you famous. Oh, perch. Who said that, Billy the Kid? Yeah, he just points at the guys like, I'll make you famous. Unfortunately, you don't become famous so you're dead. Look at this, is right where he ran from. Hey buddy, I just wanted to say hello. Friend, I'm your friend. Brother. Good human. Look at this. Okay, these are ground glyphs, you guys. This is, I don't know what is living here, okay? Take a good look at that. Okay? Take a good look at that. And then take a really good look at this. Wow. Power line Sasquatch, you guys. He ran out of here. I heard him run out. I heard him run out, I swear. It was first it sounded like a display of strength, like a break. But what it was, he tried to move. I probably wouldn't have heard him, except that he broke a branch on his way out. And then I thought it was doing it with his arms at first. I've had that too, where they don't move, and then all of a sudden you hear the moving. But if it was a big moose, I would have kept hearing him. After I ran, nothing. Look at that, that's so blatant. Look at that. There's another one right there, you guys. Complete with 2 bends too. Look at this, and it's almost dark. And I'm here. I know the camera lights it up, but man, is it eerie. And it's cloud covered, so it's like one of those days where, you know, like right out of a movie type of thing. With the darkness. There's a dog man right here. This is whatever else is in the forest, this is them. They speak the same language, but they're eerie. They like to be where it's dark and witchy. It looks like a witch. That's what I always say. And here's where he is. Notice there's no scat at all. Okay, if this was deer and game, first of all, they wouldn't have the structures all over them, right? Look at this. I mean, look at that. I just felt like doing that. It was the first time I ever did that. Look at that. Even if it was game, you know, game, they poop everywhere. They're not allowing any game in here. There hasn't even been passing game in here. I can see their movement too. And in Hatter, they have never had visitors in here before. Those power lines, you just would never ever come in to the woods on the power lines like this. If I'm seeing this already, I can't imagine what's a mile or two to my left. I just can't. And up. The more I walk, the further you can go up. Look at that. All right, over and out. I mean, that's insanity. Look at the axis. That's a whole spot in there. Who knew what deer could do? This is great. I didn't even know this existed. It just shows you how few people have gotten to this road, because the cows just sleep right in the middle of it. What's up, you guys? It's okay. I'm just going through. I don't need your attitudes. No attitude. They give me attitudes, I get mad. Now they're sitting right in front of Sam Squanches. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I can't. My pole is on the camera. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so now we got. That is so blatant to me. You see that right there? I love how they were sitting there, just blocking the roads. Basically, knew that I would slow. So there's cattle grates right there. The cattle cannot go beyond there. I kind of like getting away from the cattle. They're just such, oh God. They just poop. Don't get me wrong, I love them. I love cows and stuff, but just, oh man, the wild ones just are so destructive. They destroy the first like 10 feet of the, you know, off the road. I'm just filming down here because it is squanchy as hell. And I found this, this random road. It's so hard to find this road because it goes off another one that you have to drive up 10 miles just to get to this road. You know, so some people obviously they know, but let's just explore it together real quick. All right, so I got leaners. I got where a tree's been moved. That tree was clearly across the street. I mean, right at one point, it's been pushed aside. I got leaners, okay, and then I got these sticking out. You see this? You know, it's just too many. You know what I mean? I don't buy it. And then you got, there's structures on the other side. Look at this. Here, let me get my camera off this pole. I'm gonna show you something. Look at this. Look how that's bent. Oh my goodness. Yes, look at this, right off the road. It shows you, because anyone that comes back here is probably on like one of those four-wheelers, like, or, you know, like the driving, you know, the big ones now. What are they called? You know, like the rhinos. The rhino type things with the roll bars on them. It's amazing. I got signs everywhere. You guys look. See, you can't see it. If I wasn't looking out of my sunroof, I would never have seen that. And it's all by a pushed over tree. They go right across the road. That's all way up in the air. It's amazing. I've been out for like 10 hours, you guys, and I'm still going away from where I'm supposed to go. I don't know why. You guys, right on the side of the road. Look at that. They're so blatant up here. Because it's not on the side of the road, it's that the road went through them. And it's not that old, these roads. I'm gonna say like maybe 30 years this road's been here. If that. Look at that, and there's more back there, symmetrical X's behind it. So if you thought it was wind, oh, think again. Look at that. Does that mean that is just insane behind there? That's what that means. It's like, listen, this is our place to another Sasquatch that's going by. Like, and there's a shitload of us back there. Excuse my language. And it's on a power line. Look at that. You mean to tell me that spider web is on a power line? I don't believe it. All right, give me a minute. So you saw that spider web, right? I turned around, I realized that road goes so far that way that I can't chance it without knowing where it goes, because it's about to rain, and these roads turn on these hills. Ask Joel. I mean, we almost died in that stupid Volvo thing. Those Volvos are terrible off-road. Oh my god, the worst truck in the world. Look, and then I got that. I mean, you guys, this road just drives right through them. You know, you can be anywhere when no one knows you're there. Hide in plain sight, you know? It's not really plain sight, but it's the idea, you know? That's what they do. They're just right, you know? We just share. They're right here. I love it, man, the way that blocks. I feel like going up there, but... You guys, I could just never, ever stop. Here we go. So let's just do this real quick. Okay, so the cows have made like a runway, but look what they made it into. I mean, you guys, it's all structures in there. I'm on the same road. I'm going real slow. I just turned around. Look, there's the cows. See? I didn't even begin to show you what I could see here from the road. Now, you guys have to remember, this roadside Sasquatch isn't how I find my best places, but it's how... You know, kind of been looking for new ones, you know, just in areas where I'm not really getting a pull. I just want to go see what's going on. Some of these spots in the outskirts, you know, these are like, in a sense, preliminary, even though it's right through their world, isn't, you know, like, so since we've done this, like this road, they're in there and they play and do whatever they have to do, but, you know, their main places are up and down, you know, away from the road a little bit. Just like I scared one today. It was crazy. I was in the woods and I scared one. I don't know how he didn't know. It's probably because it's an isolated place. He didn't have the backup. He had no, and he's, you know, for years sat in that spot, and no one's ever come along. So you start to lower your guard there. I think, or at least less than it would be if, you know, you were always expecting somebody. Like they probably are on this road. So even if no one comes down here, even every day, but at some point there's probably a few people a week that come down this road. I don't know. I really don't know because I've never been on the road, but I can just tell by it. You know, you can see it. Look, it's not as huge as you think. You can see how it's just, you know, there is some cars, but it's not a lot. And they're right here. I'm just doing this for timestamps. Everything in there is marked. It's crazy. Look at the triangle. Right by the power lines. Hey guys, how are you? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Big Mama. It's okay, 806. Don't touch my truck. What's up, guys? Come on, I know you guys know where the Bigfoots are. I know you know them. I know you know. Oh yeah, look at those eyes. Trail cam right on top of that, or like a GoPro. What's up, you little guys? Even the little ones, they're born with attitudes. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Like, all right, guys, over now. Let me show you the most blatant of blatant roadside signs, okay? This is not, I'm not even gonna call this a structure, I'm gonna call it a sign, like a signal structure, okay? Now, Joel, I showed this to you, you barely acknowledged it, okay? On the way by. This is the kind of thing you need to see, okay? You see how this is broke? Sorry about my mirror. It's resting, they use the aspen, there's a small aspen that it's resting on, it's literally holding it. Whoa, what the hell? You guys, why did that just go, what's going on? What happened? What's going on? Look at that. Did I zoom on a Bigfoot? Let me try it again. So weird. I don't know what happened. So anyway, maybe it's the Black Hawk that's above me? No friggin' way. Did he just zap me? You guys, he's coming right at me. That's so blatant. There's no doubt he's on me. I can't see him, so I'm just trying to get a shot. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Oh my God, he's right there. I think I got at least like where you could get a still of it. You have to understand what the chances of him being on your line. You could be hundreds of miles either way. Not on the same, he was within 100 yards of me practically. Look, so this tree is broke, right? It's snapped, not enough where it would fall down the steepest hill, but yet it's on top of an aspen that's holding it, right? And then you go up and it's field gold. And then what's behind it? The power lines. What's behind that? That crazy place I was calling a witch. What's below this? Your backup. See, there's like a bend down there somewhere. There's like a bend. Well, I'm looking for Bigfoots too, because my camera just went blur, you guys. It's doing it again. What's going on? I'm not doing that. Look. So there's another little thing right there. Always backup. You know, just because, you know, what if that did happen by accident? You know, this Sasquatch is like, huh? You know, he's confused. All he has to do is look there and say, oh, I get it. You know what it was? It was zooming on this grass. Not before, but just now. I don't know what happened before. I couldn't get out of the blur on that. You never know. And then look, oh my God, I didn't see that one. There's your X. All right. This is some of the most important video you could watch about Sasquatch. It may not, like, you know, throw you back on your seat, but if you want to be good at Bigfoot and you want to spot things on your own, even if you're the kind of person that's in your car and you're not going to go in the woods, you can read all that and you'll just start to know, like, because they know somehow you're knowing, and you'll just know, like, I know they're in there, and that makes you so happy, you know, like I know if, you know, I could go in there if I was younger and find the Bigfoot world. Here's my problem, guys. It's just, I can't even zoom that far away. Something really special right there. I think I found like a kingdom, a special kingdom that, to me, and I am a dreamer, guys, but not really when it comes to this, okay? This used to be something, you know, this, you do the math. You know, was there pyramids there? It could easily be 2 pyramids underneath that dirt. How could those things be like that? That is something from our past. That's my opinion. The bowl around it's amazing. Yes, this place is so weird on the power lines. Well, let's try to figure out how far am I from the power lines. I don't know if you can see the green grass down there. Oh, it's raining. I'm about 200, 300 yards from the power lines. Look at this. Look at this. It's so crazy in here. All that, it becomes, with these, you can't see the X's, really the symmetrical X's, but it's perches and seats. And something ran out of there, you guys. Yeah, I could hear, I say or moose just to calm down some other people that are just mental. Look at the one just leaning there. But I know it wasn't. I can tell by the feet. I can tell by the movement. You guys, some of these guys can go so fast. And they make mistakes. Like, they do get caught. Like, if he's moving fast, he can get caught, like on this. You know, see this thing right here? Like, or just like a branch. And in this case, it must have hit him like in the stomach and it just broke. Look at this spot in here. Look at that X up there. All the ground glyphs. See, ground glyphs to me mean, I don't know, other ones. The other ones. That's what I call them. The other ones. You gotta just trust me, okay? They want me to know about them too, but not really. They love when I come into their thing. I don't think they get attention from the other Bigfoots. The other Bigfoots want to kill them. Look. Really weird. Look at this place. You guys, I'm running some clips walking because, all right, there's a predator, small one, probably looks like a, I don't know what that's from, cat maybe, because small cat, look at the X, because it's all white, which means they've been eating bone, or it's one of these guys, could be a little baby, one of these guys, you know, babies just poop whenever they want.